back with another one. We are going to be reacting to Ink TV, watching a video on X Rockstar devs speak out about GTA 6. If you guys don't know, think about subscribing. Yeah, this is going to be a good one. And big shout out to Ink TV as well. Definitely one of the guys that I do listen to when it comes to all things GTA that's coming out. And let's go.
I think we are in for a big week of gaming news. We had a bunch of releases last week and a pretty open week this week. We already got one, that Assassin's Creed Black Flag, which is hilarious that Assassin's Creed put out a tweet saying it's gaming's worst kept secret. But we found out that their reveal for their game, Black Flag Resync, is going to be happening.
That Black Flag gonna resell though. That's gonna sell.
On April 23rd. So
I've never played it, but I know the hype around that game.
Of course. But I also think we're pretty close to two other games getting some big news. Number one, I think the first week of May 8th is what I actually think is when we're going to be getting some GTA news. That's my guess. As well as Modern Warfare 4. I think there's potential for that happening at the end of this week as well. We'll have to wait to see. But as far as GTA goes, every once in a while we get a bit of news. That is what we have here. This is a video from a little while ago, actually. From Kiwi Talks, and basically has
big shout out to Kiwi Talks too.
Where he speaks to game developers.
That's a video that we're watching.
GTA 5, Red Dead 2, and GTA 6 environmental artists. And environmental storytelling is one of the things that Rockstar Games does best. So it's an interesting person to have a conversation with. I was sent this a couple of times on Twitter. If you ever have videos you want me to check out, feel free to send them over on Twitter. That's probably the best way to do so. But I haven't checked this out yet. It's from a couple of weeks ago.
Can't skip the ad.
I know I'm in a very fortunate position that, you know, I know a lot of stuff that's in there, and it's
don't brag about it.
Really exciting, and I can't wait to see it. You know, I can't wait for the next trailer too, and just all that stuff that I had no idea about. You know, the characterization, and seeing that city.
This is an ex-Rockstar dev. Kiwi Talks used to work for Rockstar.
You know, it's
so I don't exactly know when he left Rockstar Games.
Yeah.
A lot of the people who have left Rockstar Games have not gone to other big studios. They've gone and are working on their own like indie development or their own game or something along those lines. And he is in a really interesting position where he kind of has a general idea of what Leonida's going to look like and what's going to be in there. And having to be in that position where you know so much about what's going to probably be the biggest media release ever and not be able to talk about it must be freaking hard.
Obviously, you know, it's when you're making a trailer, you know, it's funny. It's like, you know, they look at where the camera's going to be, and everywhere in that view is getting madly polished, whereas everything that's not in that view is not getting madly polished yet. So, you know, the whole world doesn't look like that. You know, you focus on the areas of the trailer.
That's interesting. So I'm assuming at this point most of the world must be pretty polished, but he's definitely right. People keep saying, oh, this is what the game is going to look like when we see the trailers. That's not really so much the case. I think that's why eventually when we get a gameplay trailer, and they did say half of the last trailer was gameplay, but I mean like an actual gameplay trailer, I think we'll be so interested to see that.
That's like, you know, the projection of what the entire full game is going to be like. Which is why you get differences in trailers and the final game, because you know you can't view that as right, that's locked down now, and that's how the final game is. And that tree will be there when it releases. You know, you can't look at it like that because you're asking a company to show you the final game in a trailer when it's not finished. You know, so it's unreasonable to pick at differences from a trailer to the final product. Like so many.
He got a point there, though.
Like with GTA 5.
He got a point there.
When they do comparisons and all that stuff, and it's like, Relax, dude. Relax. It's a trailer. It's not finished. This is, this is a polished sort of in progress version. For instance, like GTA 6, people are like, do you know the story? And, what's this? What's the deal with Jason? Yeah, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I have no idea, dude. I don't know. Because, I worked on it for like 5 years, but I have no idea about the storyline.
Okay, so believe it or not, that's actually more common than you may think. He specifically works on the environments of the game. I happen to know that people who work on the multiplayer for Call of Duty, for example, will not know the story of the game, especially because there's two different studios typically working on the campaign and then the multiplayer. They might know elements of it, right? Like they might know Jason's backstory, or he might have worked on like Jason's house and know what kind of that looks like, but he won't know the entire thing. There'll be very few people that actually know all of that.
Other than that, like, I knew it had like two characters.
Yeah.
And that was the extent of my knowledge. So, I'm like, are you sure you worked on that game?
Yeah.
But yeah, I was just in terrain.
What the heck is going on with my computer?
Yeah,
And I suppose with even with GTA 6, you worked on stuff, but because of the iterative process of environmental art, well after you left, somebody could have come.
Man, GTA 6 about to be the biggest blockbuster game ever released. It's not even going to be close. Just how good this finna be. It's not finna be so. Oh my goodness, man! It's finna be next level. If you guys are new, man, G ready. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Let's go.
Come in and gone over the top of your art.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh yeah. And I'm sure they have done as well. Yeah. I'm hoping not too much.
So it's still there.
Yeah, that's one of the things I'll be like really keen to sort of see, what's left, or how has it been worked upon and how has it formed the foundation, because that's good enough for me. If it's as long as it's not the whole area has been like scrapped or something, that'd be disappointing. But
So based off of that, think about what he just said there. He just said, I hope the whole area has not been scrapped, which tells me he was probably working on a specific region of the map, right? So that's interesting.
Yeah, it will. Yeah.
Yeah, because that's definitely one of the things that, because like when it comes to Rockstar, everybody feel like the employee knows the storyline, what's going on. That is not the case at all, because you have different departments that's working on different things. This person might be in charge of the map. This person might be in charge of the menu system. This person might be in charge of just making street signs. So it's like the employee within the organization don't know the plot, the story point whatsoever. There's a few select people who know truly what's going on, because we all know Rockstar is predicated on being so secretive. So
it's iterative, so someone will undoubtedly, because it's, even if it's just veg passes, but they're always improving the tech as you go along throughout the project. So when you start at the beginning, like the tools and tech you're working with are not as feature rich as when you finish, and that was the same on GTA 5 and RDR2. So new, like in GTA 5, we had no height-based blending, no POM shaders, parallax shaders and stuff. But right at the end, I was doing R&D on height maps for the parallax shaders and stuff. So, new features come on. And I know we added POM shaders for the PC release, as I recall, which was always after initial release, and same with RDR2,
Hey, AT&T just gave me their best deal on the new Samsung Galaxy S26 Ultra. I'm telling everyone.
Barber, dentist.
I got a hardware guy. We're going to add him.
Get the new Samsung Galaxy S26 Ultra on us with eligible trade in any condition. Most expensive plan not required.
Puerto Rico ignites the spirit you bury. Shatters every
skip this, shall we?
So that's another thing that pretty much confirms a later PC release. So like that's one thing that we have not 100% guaranteed heard of, and we're assuming that probably months, if not a year after launch, is when we'll get the PC release of the game. that pretty much doubles down on that.
We had much better blending techniques toward the end of it, and then we started working on it. You know? And the same will be definitely true of GTA 6. You know,
there you go.
The tech will have come along massively, even since the 2 years I have been away there. You know,
so there you go. 2 years ago.
Yeah, it will have changed, but
so he worked on most of the game then.
Retain the essence and the foundation that I laid.
Well, even so, I mean,
let's pause there for a minute. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Yo. Yeah, we gotta come correct.
That's it. Head through the door to the staff lobby.
Let's continue this.
you still get to go in like I would as a fan and pretty much knowing as much as we do. Even though you worked on it, which is the cool thing, right?
Yeah, that is brilliant because I feel like I'm getting like having the cake and eating it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean the last Rockstar game that I could enjoy as a fan was GTA 4.
Seems gonna be my gut.
Damn. And we fail. Try again. Let's continue with this. Shout out to Kiwi Talks and Ink TV.
Ah, yes.
You know, and it's going back to that. And after that, well, they were kind of, I mean, I don't want to say spoiled, because that's not the right word, but, you know, it's the curse of the developer, isn't it? You know, you can't truly enjoy the game as a fan.
One day, you're gonna miss this.
Heads up, CCTV ahead. The stun gun should disable the camera for a while. Go old school and time your run.
After having worked for it so long.
Wait, let's lock in right here, right quick. Be smart. Step back in, clear them.
Damn it, the CCTV just got you. Forget going under the radar. Get ready for a fight. This is gonna be a take cover! Wait!
Yeah, we was doing good.
You know.
It's the same thing with anything, right? Like I don't see the videos that I put out to you guys the same way that you see them. That's why like your feedback and everything like that is so important. It's the same thing like when you work on something, it becomes like your baby, and it's almost as though you can't see anything wrong with it.
So GTA 6, I'm back fan again. You know, after what, I don't know.
Let's Kiwi
17
Talks.
years,
Let's talking right now.
Oh, when did GTA 4 come out? I can't remember.
That was 2008, I think. It came out.
2008.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
And then
Yeah,
5 was
yeah,
2013, if I recall.
Yeah. So for 17 years, and I
the
get.
fuse box on the side of the unit. Take it out with a stun gun and get through before it recovers. That's it. Shorted. Quickly, get through.
Fuck you!
Heads up, CCTV ahead. The stun gun should disable the camera for a while. Or go old school and time your run. That's how we like it.
Get that son of a bitch! What a bitch! Whoa! I'm reloading! They hit him! You want to play with me? Give me cover! Time to reload! Piece of shit! I'll see you. Holy shit!
Damn. You didn't make it. Who was almost there though?
Metal detectors up ahead. You'll need to find the fuse box on the side of the unit, take it out with a stun gun, and get through before it recovers. That's it. Short it. Quickly, get through. Heads up. CCTV ahead. The stun gun should disable the camera for a while. Or go old school and time your run. Alright, that camera just went down. It'll be back online soon. And remember, if you bring down too many at the same time, they'll hit the alarm. We should get away with that one, but take out one more camera and they'll know something's up. You can't shoot down many cameras. It's the kind of thing security... Who the hell is this hacker you hired? Alright, this hacking interface is so simple, a bonobo could use it. You're gonna see a pattern of dots on the grid. Memorize it, then enter it identically on the next screen. Screw up the positioning too many times or run out of time, and you might as well text their security team to let them know you're coming.
Reloading! Ass! Reloading! He's down!
I get to play it. It's fun. It's cool. You know, I mean, I hope my name's in the credits, but I don't know. I really don't know.
It should be.
You know, I'm hoping Rockstar. If you do watch this, can I
put his name in Rockstar?
Do you remember me? Yeah, I mean, it's a sad fact that, you know, if you're not at the company when it releases, a lot of companies won't put you in the credits. And I'd like to think that Rockstar would put me in, but we'll see. You know, I mean, it's up to them.
Metal detectors up ahead. You'll need to find the fuse box on the side of the unit, take it out with a stun gun, and get through before it recovers. That's it. Shorted.
You're one sentence away from launching your website with Base 44. Since the beginning of the internet, there's never been such a fun fact.
Isn't it? You know, I know. Inalienable right to have my name in the credits, but
I'm looking forward to it in so much as I'm curious.
Okay, I didn't realize that there was more than one interview in here. So Rob Carr, audio designer on LA Noire, Red Dead Redemption 1, Red Dead Redemption 2, and GTA 5. Okay, so different perspective here. He works on the audio.
As to the, you know, knowing, because I worked so heavily on GTA 5, I know the engine, I know, because it's mostly the mechanics, I think, is what I'm more interested in. You know, when a great example of this is GTA 4. When they did the DLC, they did the Ballad of Big Tony, The Lost and the Damned, and at the time, people were like, "Brilliant, that's really, really good." And there's one mission in particular, the Four-Leaf Clover, where all three characters connect in the middle, sort of thing. And retrospectively, looking back now, it's easy to see that that's the blueprint of the three-player system in GTA 5, you know, Trevor.
I have never thought about that, but he is absolutely right.
Michael, and you know, and it's only when you look back at that you're like, oh, God, yeah, like it's actually really quite obvious. You know, like that's one mission where three different storylines meet in the middle, and you know, for one mission, sort of thing. You know, and it's. That's what I'm interested. That's what I'm more curious about, because you look at, you know, GTA 5 and what they did there, and you know, again, like I have a bit of a behind-the-scenes thing with GTA 5. You know, I knew some of the things that we was going to do, but never got round to. I know some of the things that we experimented with, and
Spill
you know,
the beans,
again,
brother.
can't discuss anything like that. Unfortunately, I wish to God I could. But there's elements of that I'm like, I'm really, really quite keen to see what they do, because there will be things in GTA 5 that they will have in GTA 6 that you look at and go, oh, we should have seen that coming. That was, oh man, that's.
So one thing that's interesting about
Okay, that's a good point.
The guy was talking about the environment and how it's iterative, and how they build the environment and then they go over a pass with maybe some sort of filter or whatever they do with it. So are series of games. Like when they work on the same engine, and the one that I know this about, of course, is the most is Call of Duty. There's a reason why so many of the games feel the same. They're on the same engine, running the same thing, and you could absolutely see from one game to another how things progress, how things move forward. Whether that's like something simple like supply drops, and how eventually they had to figure out a way to make it so that it wasn't completely RNG. Like things like that, right? And you could be like, I could see how they got from point A to point B. This is an even crazier example, because it's not a game every year. It is a game that they created and then they had Red Dead Redemption 2. And as we've seen the leaks for GTA 6, we've been like, wait a minute, these are things like for example, the relationship system. These are things that were in Red Dead Redemption 2, and how are they going to iterate on those? How are they going to change them? That's exactly what he's talking about here, and I think he's right. I think that will be one of the most interesting parts.
Because they're very good at that, you know, and there is things for sure I feel that they did in GTA 5 that they will definitely want to expand on and use as either a core mechanic or a main plot point or something in GTA 6. I'd be incredibly surprised if they don't do anything like that. I'd be very, very surprised. But again, I'm coming blind. I've got zero experience. I know nothing about it, you know,
So
other
he's
than
in
the
a
fact that
different
they
position.
probably will, you know, given the time frame of how long it's taken them to get to this stage, they've probably rebuilt the entirety of the Rage engine. That's the only thing I can say with Riff.
And he's pretty much right. Like, we know things about the guy who worked on just the breakable glass in game, and he was the lead designer for just that. So, that's a good example there.
Genuine confidence. I'll be amazed if they didn't, because the architecture of technology has advanced significantly since GTA 5, which again, easy to forget. That was 3 generations ago. That was the last one to be released on 360 and PS3.
Yeah, it looks absolutely amazing. Yeah, ridiculous.
So technical director on GTA Trilogy and GTA 4. So he's been out for even
I
longer.
like the characters. I think it seems like an interesting story dynamic between those two. The Jekyll and Hyde thing. I think the
Jekyll and Hyde.
The
Bonnie and
setting
Clyde,
is
does he
great.
mean?
Like the whole Florida man thing is such a good fit for GTA because it's a bit violent. It's a bit over the top. It's very over the top. It suits the game very well. And yeah, it looks absolutely amazing. The graphics look stunning. So yeah, I can't wait.
Yeah. Do you think it'll be 30 frames per second, right? There's no way they could run that at 60. You don't think, do you?
I have no idea. If they have to sacrifice the frame rate for stuff on screen, visual fidelity, they will definitely do that. So I would guess it probably will be 30. It's like a curse. You just can't get rid of it. Everybody say, "Oh, I'll make it 60 then." But you always get to this point where it's a trade-off between.
Well, with how heavily invested they are right now with PlayStation, I wouldn't be surprised if they have, do a Crimson Desert did, for example, and have a performance mode and have a quality mode, and it can be different between the two.
All right, yeah, but if you have 10 characters on screen in the street, it just doesn't look full enough. You have I have to have 50, and the price you pay for it is that your frame rate drops a bit. So it would probably be a sensible choice to pick 30, but maybe they have some magic and they can make a 60.
I always find it very fascinating to hear from developers like that, and he has the full interviews with those people on his channel if you want to check any of those out. Always the videos linked down in the description. I think that the two interesting things to take away from that for me were, number one, when we heard from the first guy talking about the PC release and how the graphics changed during that and everything like that from the perspective of an environmental artist, I almost guarantee that he's correct about that. And then just the game being iterative and taking things from those other games, I think, is hugely important as well. And we'll definitely see some things like that. We already have with the leaks. But anyway, I love stuff like this, just getting hyped up for the game, and who knows what's that?
Man, I am so hyped.
I guess.
Here. So while we're there,
Skip this.
and there.
Trailers.
That's raising rates last year, keeping costs stable and predictable. Just being here.
Jesus. Crap. Holy shit! You're gonna die! Ah, God, no! Ah!
But yeah, people, that was Kiwi Talks, man. Big shout out to Ink TV as well. Yeah. GTA 6 is gonna be crazy, man, when it drops. I know it. I just know it.
Holy shit!
Show's over, clown!
Only one way down from here, one step at a time. I need my inhaler just listening to you.
More ammo! Come on! Nobody's gonna find... I'll be dead.
Okay, here we are at last. The lower level. Naturally, it's heavily guarded. Okay, this hacking tool is going to spoof the fingerprint scanner. Select the partial print tiles and move them to match the fingerprint on screen. Once you've made your choice, run the simulation and see how it stacks up. I guess you can take as long as you need. It's not like we have the element of surprise to worry about anymore. You're so close! See that security checkpoint? The man trap is just beyond it.
It's a Rolls Royce. Oh, okay, this is somebody's personal car. What's a Rolls Royce doing here? Looks like my car over here. Look at my car. Damn, bro. $1K. $1K. Let me catch you $1K. Look at my blick out. We need some bread, man. We're gonna rob this. Rob this fuck. Fuck, my bad. Get up. Twerk, come and rob this nigga right quick.
I can't serve you. No, don't shoot. Take what you want.
Give him the money.
Hold on, please. I'm empty.
Hurry up.
I'm hurrying.
Hurry up. Hurry up.
I really need to get insurance.
Let's go, man. We out of there. We out of there. They do not know I'm right here. No, they don't. I'm gonna rob that bank right there. Y'all boys do not see me.
Welcome to my
That's sexual
store.
assault.
Oh no, how many times in 1 month? I know the drill, okay? Calm down.
Oh, yeah.
I'm doing my best. Oh, thank you.
Oh,
The
yeah.
cops.
Hurry up. Hurry up, bro. was fun. We got some bread and then the bank nearby. And we got this one right here. Rinse and repeat. That's hard. Skies. I sold a bunch of my cars, man. I'm trying to get that M3. 1.6 milli.
We have cameras, just so you know.
I'm gonna rob you now.
You're terrifying! Just give me a second!
Hurry up. Hurry up, bro.
Okay, I'm going as fast as I can!
Hurry up.
I hope you sleep well tonight!
Well, there you have it, man. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Appreciate you guys for watching, man. G ready. Until next time, people. I am out.